Should we be worrying about this market? Is this normally a busy housing season an actual dud? Should you stay in your home and wait it out, or should you take advantage of the market as it is? Now, these are just few of the questions I get from buyers and sellers in this current economic place. If you want answers to these questions, stay tuned to this video as we go over the current market stats and what it looks like for you and your investment. Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Joe Skipper and I'm the owner of Skipper Realty Group, brokered by eXp Realty. I live and work in the Portland metro area and serve clients all over the Willamette Valley. And today we're gonna go over the latest stats in the Portland area and specifically Wilsonville. But if you live in a certain area and you wanna get the details on that, comment below or send me a message and I'll get your city in the next one. I love hearing your thoughts and wanna put out the best content to help you in your buying and selling journey. So reach out to me if you want something specific. In the meantime, let's go over the latest stats for the month of July. So using the data from June, the median sales price went nuts and jumped 86% from last year to $847,000. Does this mean we're seeing a boom in Wilsonville? Not necessarily. Wilsonville, relative to bigger cities like Portland or Salem, has significantly less homes that come on the market and less homes that sell relatively to that. So when you factor in the median sales price, a small number of homes that sell for a ton of money this month shifts that median sales price significantly from month to month. Now, what I look at more critically is that trend of the median sales price over a longer period of time. And what I'm seeing is that home prices are increasing year over year, and a home investment is showing to be a smart investment overall. But the homes are sitting on the market longer and not going for as crazy of a number as they used to. Buyers are taking their time looking at homes and making offers, and they aren't falling for a high price listing. So it's important to not only have your home in show-ready condition before it sells, things like staging and prepping with a pro, professional videography and photography, updating the curb appeal, etc., but to price it right from the very beginning. And now is not the time to say, let's pump the price up to the crazy amount and see what happens. Buyers are looking the other way when they see these homes, and they're only willing to pay a fair amount for a home today. And for you buyers out there looking at homes, start making offers to sellers. Even if the home has been on for only a week, it's worth it to make an offer, even if it means you need to have them come down on the price or you need them to help you with some closing costs. Sellers are more open than they have been in a while to help out with this stuff to get their home sold. So don't be afraid to ask. The worst they can say is no. Now, the median days on market, oddly, stayed about the same this month at 25 days. We're starting to overall see a longer day on market for here, but when we look at Portland Metro, for example, we are seeing a market time of around 50 days. Again, median time on market can be a number you have to be careful with, because if a few homes sell in less than a week on a particular month, this can shift that median number down. Looking at the trends, we see a longer time in the market overall with homes not only in Wilsonville, but all around Portland. And before you get on me, yes, I know there will be certain homes that go quick in certain neighborhoods or certain areas, like say Northeast Portland, for example, but that's not the norm. So sellers, expect your home will sit a little bit longer than you think in general. If it's priced right and it shows well, it may go quickly. But if it's on a busy street or has an odd layout, you may see it sit longer than expected. There is a buyer for every home and your home will get sold. There's just less of them currently, so we gotta be patient. With this in mind, buyers, you don't need to wait till a home is on the market for 2 months before you write an offer so that you don't insult the seller asking for closing costs. If you like the home, write the offer and see what happens. Now, your agent should be encouraging that if it's a home that you like in an area that you wanna live. If they aren't, then call me and we can help you navigate that process. Now, the inventory in Wilsonville showed a big and not surprising uptick to 30 active listings. As more sellers come into the market and homes sit longer on the market, the inventory is obviously going to increase. Nothing crazy in my opinion, is 30 single family homes active is really not uncommon. But as the seller, you need to start focusing on standing out in that increasingly bigger crowd. When buyers have more to look at, you don't want to blend in with the inventory. You want to stand out somehow, whether that's having that curb appeal that stands out, or a professional staging, or highlighting the extra space or a bonus room that others may not have. We want to find ways to stand out in this environment. Our company works with each of our clients and with their specific home and features and come up with a marketing plan to showcase your home specifically. We provide a design consultation with our designers to get your home looking its best prior to the sale. So call us if you want more info. But with more homes coming on the market and buyers scared to buy, you need to work with an expert in the industry to maximize that investment. The sales to list price ratio has been hovering around 98% for the past few months. What that means is that homes are selling for just under what they're listed for. That's a pretty good ratio, but it is showing that sellers are still coming in a bit hot when they first list their homes, and ultimately they're going for under what they're asking slightly. Price it right from the beginning and you'll generally see it go quicker for the full price. As to the Portland metro area, it's relatively on that same trajectory. The median sales price there was $570,000 and has increased about 1% from the previous year. It's still showing increase in value over time, but it's nothing crazy. Now, Portland is its own beast of a city, and depending on where you live and what you're selling, things can go really well or really slowly. For example, the condo market is dead in Portland. Homes in Northeast Portland are still seeing a lot of traffic. It's very specific to what you're selling, so get with someone that knows this and you'll be off to a great start. The time on market, like I said, was around 50 days, which really isn't that bad. The trend's increasing and we will most likely see that trend continue up as we enter the fall. So overall, where are we in this market this month? Nothing's changed too dramatically in my opinion. We're still seeing prices stabilize, in some areas going up, most areas staying relatively the same, or seeing a slight dip before they sell. The time on market is increasing slightly and the inventory in turn is increasing as well. Having said that, is this all scary to sellers? Yes. I don't know how else to put it, but sellers don't like the time on market and the return on their home not what they originally had thought it would be. I do want to say that though they aren't seeing 10 to 15% increase in value year over year, your homes are still appreciating overall. Not to say it's easy to stomach, but just know that your home is still a good investment and it generally is going to sell for more than you put in. But it's not just going to get the 100K over asking anymore like we used to see. For buyers, this is the time for you. If you can qualify and afford a home at these rates, I would suggest go for it. You have less competition and more eager sellers, so you have some negotiating power. Get out there, look at homes, and if you like it, make an offer. Even if you're asking for closing costs from the seller, don't be afraid to make that offer. The sellers out there are willing to work with you right now. And if you're a buyer, a seller, or you're wanting to invest in a home, we would love to work with you on it. We customize each of our plans for each of our clients so that they can maximize the return on their investment and make it as seamless as possible for them. So comment below or reach out to me directly to get you set up with a plan just for you. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my page and stay up to date with the latest real estate news, tips and tricks to buy and to sell in this market. See you guys.